You know, lots of times we'll see people in leadership positions, and I was one of them. I was put in a leadership position originally because my dad was the boss. And we see that a lot. Lots of times, you know, because the dad owns a company, you're the one that's the boss. You know, just because you go to school and you got the degree, sometimes you end up you're the leader. Doesn't necessarily mean you're a good leader. Now, I worked for a company one time, and it's no longer in business, and I don't think this is the reason why, but I remember there was actually project managers and superintendents at this company, and they actually got their job because they got hurt in the job and they were on compensation, and they had to try and find something from the produce. They give them a boss's job. So that's sometimes how we end up with leadership positions. And I've seen that in construction. Like I'm a firm believer. I ended up with my first leadership job, you know, outside of my family business, because I maybe work a little harder than the guy beside me. And because I work a little harder than the guy beside me, I ended up with the foreman's job. And as the company grew, I grew with the company. And then in a few years' time, the next thing you know, I'm a superintendent, and of course I'm then training a leader with my bad habits. So then you know, eventually it's a sick feeding the sick. And you know, it's one of those things that, you know, I remember reading a book one time, and the guy says in the book, he says, you know, what if we're all doing the same thing wrong? And I'm a firm believer in that. I think lots of times that, you know, a lot of us are doing the same thing wrong.